entering the frequency of instant manifestation. If you're watching this, it's because a part of you already believes it's possible. Maybe you're tired of waiting, tired of hoping, tired of trying every technique, every ritual, every method, and still, nothing changes. But here's the truth. No one told you. Manifestation isn't about wishing. It's about becoming. You don't get what you want. You get what you are. The moment you understand this, not just with your mind, but with every cell in your body, reality begins to rearrange itself. This isn't magic. This is physics. This is psychology. This is spiritual law. And in the next 48 hours, you're going to see it work. The reason most people never manifest what they desire is simple. They ask from a place of lack. They want more money, but they feel broke. They want love, but they feel lonely. They want health, but they feel broken. And so the universe, the field, source, whatever name you give it, reflects back the only thing it can, more of what you are vibrating. You think you're thinking positively. Deep down, you're vibrating fear. You think you're visualizing success, but deep down, your body is remembering failure. Your subconscious is the projector, in suit. Your life is the movie. And for the next 48 hours, you're going to rewire that projector. Step 1, silence the noise. We begin with stillness. Right now, take a breath. Not just a casual inhale, a conscious one. Feel it go into your chest. Feel it expand through your ribs. Feel it tell your nervous system, I'm safe. This breath is your bridge between where you are and where your desire lives. You are not here to force. You are here to become a match. Let's begin with the clean slate protocol. You cannot manifest on a dirty frequency. Guilt, shame, fear, comparison. These are like static on the radio. We clear them right now. Repeat. I release all frequencies that do not match my desire. Again. Louder. I release all frequencies that do not match my desire, and again, until your spine straightens. I release all frequencies that do not match my desire. Now you are ready. Close your eyes. Picture the thing you want the most, not what you think you should want, not what others expect from you. The thing that makes your stomach tighten with longing, the image that makes your heart beat a little faster. See it in detail, the numbers in your bank account, the house, the lover, the body, the peace. Now freeze that image. Don't move it. Don't alter it. Just hold it there. And now comes the most important step. Instead of trying to get that thing, feel what it would be like if it were already yours. Don't pretend. Don't imagine. Embody. What is the expression on your face? How does your body move? What do you wear now that you have it? What is no longer a problem? Let your nervous system record this as truth. Here's the secret Neville Goddard taught. The feeling is the prayer. If you can feel it now, it must come. Because the universe is not responding to what you say, it responds to what you vibrate. And the vibration of already having is the magnet. You don't have to know how it will come. That's not your job. Your job is to hold the state, the inner experience of already being the version of you who has it. Once that becomes your dominant identity, reality adjusts. People appear. Messages arrive. Money flows. Solutions fall out of nowhere, and it's not random, it's resonance. Now, for the next 48 hours, you're going to live inside this frequency, out. But here's what no one tells you. It doesn't require effort. It requires intention. So here's your first activation ritual. Every time you doubt, close your eyes and say, it is done. It is done. It is done. Not as a wish. As a fact, as a decree, your voice is a wand. Your words are spells. And the version of you who already has it is already watching you from the other side of the veil. In part 2, I'll show you the exact way to speak to your subconscious and how to use a 5-minute daily ritual that forces reality to bend toward your vibration. But for now, remember, it's not the thing you want that's missing. It's the identity that holds it. And that identity already lives inside you. As the door is open, you just walk through it. The countdown has begun. 48 hours. This desire is no longer in the future. It's in motion. And it's coming home to you. The door is already open. You step through it the moment you allowed yourself to feel it as real. But what comes next is what separates those who wish from those who command, and you're not here to wish anymore. You're here to create. In the next 48 hours, your reality will begin responding to you in subtle, precise, and often unexpected ways. Your only job is to stay aligned with the version of you who already has what you desire. And that begins by understanding the truth about your mind. You are not the thoughts you think. You are the force that directs them. Here's what they never taught you in school. Your subconscious mind doesn't speak in words. It speaks in images, emotion, and identity. That's why positive thinking alone doesn't work. You can say I'm rich 1,000 times, but if your nervous system is still vibrating fear and scarcity, your subconscious will block the abundance that's trying to reach you, because it doesn't hear your words. It only recognizes what you are. So let's begin with the mirror exercise. This is not about vanity, it's about programming. Because the most powerful hypnotist in your life is your own reflection. Stand in front of a mirror, look directly into your eyes, say the following with presence and certainty. You already have it. You are it. You're safe, chosen, and worthy. Say it again and again and again until your voice stops shaking, until your shoulders relax, until a strange calm fills your chest. The calm of truth remembered. Now here's something else no one tells you. Every time you imagine your desire from the future, you delay it. You keep it just out of reach. But the moment you say and feel, it's already done, you collapse time. And time obeys identity. Let's go deeper. You now need to recode your subconscious identity. We're going to do this with a 5-minute daily ritual I call the inner command. Here's how it works. Sit in silence. Place your hand over your heart. Let's visualize the exact moment of your manifestation being complete. The transfer hits your bank account. The person texts, "I love you." The doctor says, "You're healed." The keys drop into your palm. Now, speak these exact words. Subconscious, listen closely. This is who I am now. I no longer chase. I no longer wait. I am the one who already has it. You are to filter out anything that doesn't match this identity. You are to magnetize all people, places, and events that bring it to me. This is the new order. Is done then. Sit in silence for 1 minute. No thoughts, no expectations. Just space. Let the command sink in like ink into paper. Why does this work? Because your subconscious is a servant. It doesn't judge, doesn't decide what's true. It only follows dominant instructions. And most people give it weak ones, I hope. I wish. Maybe someday. But you are now giving it a clear directive. You are the commander. Now let's address the elephant in the room. What if doubt creeps in? What if you wake up tomorrow and your reality looks the same? This is where most people give up. They think it's not working. But that thought is like digging up the seed before it sprouts. So here's your mantra. The delay is not denial. The delay is data. You are being observed by your own field. And the question is not, do you want it? The question is, can you hold it? Holding the energy of your desire without seeing proof is the test. It's how you tell the universe, I'm not doing this to get something. I'm doing this because I am this. And when you hold the energy long enough, reality has no choice but to follow. Now, this is not arrogance. This is alignment. Let's take it further.
Ow!
You'll now begin using visual triggers throughout your day. Choose one symbol that represents your desire. It could be a golden coin, a plane ticket, a wedding ring, a business logo. Single word like freedom or healed. Print it, write it, place it somewhere visible. Every time you see it, don't just glance. Pause, breathe, feel the reality again. This constant looping from external trigger to internal identity reinforces the blueprint. And soon, your outer world will be forced to match your inner world. Let's talk about vibrational gaps. These are the moments when you feel the desire slipping, and you scroll through social media and compare, and you hear someone say you're dreaming too big, when the old doubts return. Here's what you do when that happens. Close your eyes, smile, even if you don't feel like it, and say, this is the part where it gets good. Why? Because contrast is not a punishment. It's a signal, a sign that you're close, a sign that your old identity is being replaced, and it's screaming on the way out. Don't fight the feeling. Observe it, bless it, and let it go. This is the game now. For the next 48 hours, your work is not to chase, beg, or convince. Your work is to maintain state. because the state creates the outcome. And your new state is, I already have it. I already am it. It is already done. And here's a secret shortcut. Say this phrase every night before you sleep, as your last conscious thought. Thank you. It's already mine. This imprints your subconscious during the most receptive state of the day, theta brainwave state. And when you wake up, you'll feel it before you see it. And once you feel it, the 3D has no choice but to obey. You're not just using a technique. You're becoming a new version of yourself. And this version is magnetic. This version bends time. This version doesn't ask. It decides. In part 3, you'll learn the third eye activation protocol, how to access the timeline where your desire already exists and anchor it into the now. But for now, remember, you are no longer hoping. You are remembering. You are no longer waiting. You are claiming. You are no longer becoming. You are. And the 48-hour countdown continues. It's already happening. You've entered the frequency. You've spoken the command. Now it's time for what most never dare to do. Merge with the version of you who already has it. This is not imagination. This is identification. This is the point where reality bends. Not because you forced it, but because you finally stopped resisting who you've always been. Here's what you need to understand. There is a timeline where what you want is already real, already done, already lived. There is a version of you that's not doubting, not struggling, not trying to figure it out. She's living it. He's embodying it. Your job is not to create this timeline. Your job is to merge with it. And how do you merge? By embodying its emotional signature. Let's go deeper. Every state of being, lack, abundance, love, fear, joy, jealousy, has a frequency. It's not metaphorical, it's measurable. When you think of your desire, what's the frequency that matches it? Is it peace? Is it excitement? Is it deep certainty? Maybe it's quiet gratitude. Whatever it is, that is your access key. If you can feel that now. If you collapse the distance between there and here, you collapse the illusion of time. It's not coming, it's arriving now. This brings us to the timeline merge ritual. Do this in the evening or early morning. When your mind is still and your defenses are down, sit in complete stillness. Close your eyes. Imagine waking up as if your desire had already manifested. What does the bed feel like? What does your phone screen say? What's in your inbox? What are you wearing? Who messages you? Where are you going today? Let the scene unfold. Not like you're watching a movie, but like you're inside it. And say out loud, I allow this version of me to take over now. Say it again. I allow this version of me to take over now. And now just be. Sit in silence. No begging. No chasing. Just alignment. You're not asking for anything. You're choosing it. The quantum field responds not to desperation, but to identity. Now let's talk about a powerful inner shift. Most people live in a constant state of lack projection. Even when they visualize, it's laced with fear. What if it doesn't happen? What if I'm doing it wrong? What if I get it and lose it? But you're no longer operating from that place. Because now, you understand the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Neville Goddard said it best. Assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, and let that assumption harden into fact. Let's break that down. Assume equals, don't question it. Don't overthink it. Don't argue with it. Feeling equals, not logic. Not thinking, emotion, energy in motion. Wish fulfilled equals it already happened. It's not becoming. It's hardened into fact equals the 3D world must obey the internal conviction. So when you walk today, walk as if you have it. When you speak, speak as if it's already yours. When you decide, decide from the place of someone who no longer lacks. That is the bridge between dimensions. Here's a visualization technique that multiplies this effect. The mirror of parallel selves. Picture yourself walking down a hallway. Doors on both sides. Each door leads to a version of you. Some broke, some sick, some alone, some thriving. Walk until you find the door where everything is exactly as you desire. Open the door. What do you see? That version of you. How do they look? What do they say to you? Now, and this is the key, step into that version. Merge completely. Feel your spine align. Feel your body shift. And then whisper, "This is me now. This is who I am." Do this once a day for 2 minutes. That's it. Why? Because identity, not effort, is what manifests. You don't have to work harder. You have to believe deeper. Let's talk about trust. You've done the rituals, you've embodied the identity. Now comes the sacred silence. The moment between the inner shift and the outer proof. This is the most fragile place. Because your ego will scream, "Where is it? Why hasn't it shown up yet?" And you will smile. Say, "It's already here, I feel it." Because faith is not believing despite evidence. Faith is knowing so deeply that the evidence becomes inevitable. A warning. Reality might test you. You may receive a phone call that triggers doubt. You may see someone else get what you wanted. You may feel tired or impatient. These are not failures. They're invitations. Invitations to hold the frequency anyway. To not drop the state. To not collapse into your old self. Because every time you hold the frequency longer than the pattern, you break the cycle. You escape the loop. And reality has no choice but to catch up. Now, remember this. When you change your state, you change your path. When you choose your identity, you collapse old timelines. When you hold the wish as fulfilled, you shift from chasing to receiving. You'll receive the 48-hour action grid, a practical, hour-by-hour breakdown of how to stay in alignment, respond to intuitive nudges, and amplify the magnetism of your current state. But for now, remember this one line. The version of me who already has it is who I am now. No waiting, no hoping, just claiming. The field is listening. It's already responding. You've shifted. You've merged. You've commanded. Now the final step, aligning your physical reality with your inner transformation. This is where most people get it wrong. They wait passively. They say, if it's meant to be, it will happen. But manifestation doesn't work like that. Manifestation is not a lottery. It's a mirror. And what you do in the next 48 hours, even the smallest action, reflects your inner belief back into the universe. So I'm giving you the blueprint, the 48-hour action grid, step-by-step framework to lock in your vibration and open all doors of manifestation. Follow this rhythm. Move from intention to action. Let your reality respond. Hour 124. Seal the frequency what to do. Right after watching this video or finishing your ritual, sit down in silence. Close your eyes. Re-enter the identity of I already have it. Breathe into it. Why it matters. This initial window is when your subconscious is most open to being rewritten. You've just installed new coding. Now seal it. Affirmation. I am no longer waiting. I am remembering. Optional. Journal. Now that I already have my desire, here's how I live. Write one full page, as if it's already done. Present tense only. Hour 5 to 8. Micro actions that match the vibe, what to do. Take one physical action that aligns with your new identity. If you're manifesting wealth, check your bank account with gratitude. If it's love, clean your home like you're preparing to receive them. If it's health, walk like your body is already healed. Why it matters. You're proving to your subconscious this is real. Act accordingly. Affirmation. I act now as the version of me who already lives this life. Hour 9 to 12. The signal boosts what to do. Send out a vibrational signal to the world. Post something bold online. Tell a trusted friend, I feel something big is coming. Write down your intention and burn it under candlelight. Why it matters. The universe rewards boldness. Even a whisper of confidence shifts timelines. Affirmation. The world feels my frequency and responds to it immediately. Hour 13 to 16. Allowance zone what to do. This is where doubt may creep in. Instead of resisting, allow. Go outside. Go offline. Let life breathe into your intention. Why it matters. Stillness is not stagnation. Allowance is a magnet. Affirmation. My energy does more than my effort ever could. Hour 17 to 20. Unreasonable gratitude, what to do. Gratitude journal, minus 10 things you're thankful for as if they already happened. Right. I'm so thankful I got that deposit today. I'm grateful for the message I received from them. I'm I'm grateful my body feels lighter and stronger. Why it matters. Gratitude is a timeline anchor. It signals that manifestation is already complete.
Affirmation.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. It is already done. Hour 21 to 24. Rest like royalty, what to do. Sleep early tonight. No screens, no stimulation. Before bed, speak this phrase aloud 7 times. Subconscious, accept this is done. Manifest it with grace and speed. Why it matters? Sleep is when the subconscious downloads your commands. Give it space. Affirmation. While I sleep, my world shifts to match my inner truth. Hour 25 to 28. Morning of magnetism, what to do. Wake up slowly. Before checking your phone, do this. Stand tall. Say it's already mine. Move like it. Dress like it. Walk like it. Why it matters. Your first waking state programs the next 16 hours. Start as the version you desire. Affirmation. Today I expect miracles because I am aligned with them. Hour 29 to 32. Intuitive action window, what to do. Listen closely today. Something or someone will call you forward. A DM, a gut feeling, a random opportunity. Don't ignore it. Move. Why it matters. Your manifestation rarely arrives wrapped in gold. It comes disguised as a nudge. Affirmation. I follow every aligned impulse with trust and confidence. Hour 33:36. Drop the obsession. What to do. Detach. Not by forgetting, but by relaxing. Go enjoy your life. Watch a movie, dance, journal, laugh. Why it matters. Detachment is faith in motion. Obsession says I don't have it yet. Detachment says it's inevitable. Affirmation. I don't need to obsess over what's already mine. Hour 37:40. Sacred space for receiving what to do. Clean one corner of your home. Light a candle. Create space physically and energetically for your desire to arrive. Why it matters. Space signals readiness. The universe fills what is open. Affirmation. I am prepared. I am ready. I am open. Hour 41 to 44. The check-in, what to do. Pause, reflect. Have you stayed in state more than you fell out of it? If yes, you've succeeded. If not, reset. Return to breath. Return to belief. Why it matters. Progress is not perfection. It's presence. Affirmation. Every moment I return to belief, I speed my manifestation. Hour 45 to 48. Final lock-in, what to do. Revisit your desire. One last time. Visualize it. Feel it. Smile then. Let it go. Trust that the invisible forces you've activated are already in motion. They are. You don't need to check on it. You need to embody peace. Why it matters. The final hour is not for control. It's for surrender. Affirmation. I now release the how and trust the now. It's already done. You've just walked through the full 48-hour gateway. You did the inner work. You followed aligned action. You mastered the art of surrender. Now watch. Messages will arrive. Opportunities will knock. Money will flow. People will respond differently. Reality cannot ignore a being who remembers their power. In Part 5, you'll discover the final seal. How to lock this state permanently, so you become a constant magnet, not just a momentary one. We'll close with advanced affirmations and the final shift in identity that makes manifestation your new baseline. You're no longer becoming. You are. And life is responding. You've made it to the end of the 48-hour transformation. But if you've been listening closely, you already know this isn't the end. It's the beginning. Because what truly matters, whether the specific desire arrives in the exact hour or day you expected, it's who you became in the process. It's the identity you activated. You didn't just manifest a result. You manifested a new baseline of being. Let this sink in. Once you realize that your state of consciousness determines the shape of your life, you'll never chase again. You'll choose. You'll feel. You'll command. You'll become. And life without exception will mirror you back. So how do you stay in this state? How do you stop reverting to your old patterns? By mastering one final lesson. Your outer world is a reflection, not a source. Let's say that again. Say it out loud with me. My outer world is a reflection, not a source. That one shift alone changes everything. It means you don't wait for money to feel abundant. You feel abundant, and then money shows up. You don't wait to be chosen to feel lovable. You feel lovable, and then you're chosen. You don't wait to be safe, to relax. You relax, and then safety surrounds you. Here's your next practice. The daily identity lock. It's simple, powerful, permanent. Every morning before anything else, ask, who am I being today? And answer in the present tense. I am the version of me who already has the business, is already in the relationship, walks in full confidence, attracts wealth effortlessly. Not in the future, not becoming, being. And then, this is the secret. Don't wait for permission. Live from it. Let's go deeper. The mistake many make is this. They dip into the state, but don't live from it. It's like going to the gym once and expecting lifetime fitness. You don't visit the frequency. You become it. You wear it. You breathe it. Act from it. Every single day. Let's install the permanent magnet affirmations. Say these out loud. With breath, with power, with belief. I don't hope. I decide. I don't chase. I attract. I don't beg. I command. I don't wish. I remember. I don't seek. I magnetize. I don't wait. I embody. And finally, I am no longer the version of me who lacked. That timeline no longer exists. Pause. Breathe. Feel that. Let's talk about the loop of belief. Most people operate in a false loop. I'll believe it when I see it, but that's backward. That's powerlessness. The true loop is, I'll see it because I believe it. And that's why people who always win seem to keep winning. It's not luck. It's not magic. It's identity. It's vibration. It's certainty. They carry the feeling before the fact. And the fact becomes obligated to appear. What do you do when nothing seems to happen? First, remember, the invisible always moves first. Before the check arrives. Before the person texts. Before the diagnosis shifts. There is always movement beneath the surface. Stay in faith. Stay in identity. Stay in frequency. Second, remind yourself daily, I've already decided. The outcome is inevitable. Say that now. Feel the truth in it. Let it sink deep. Because in this state, you're no longer wondering. You're no longer doubting. You're simply receiving. Let me tell you a secret. The people who manifest fast are not the ones doing the most rituals. They're the ones who decide fast. They decide they're worthy. They decide they're enough. They decide they don't need proof to believe. And reality bends for that kind of clarity. So how do you maintain it? Set your state first. Before any decision, check in. Am I acting from fear or power? Always choose power. From joy, from play, vision not bind you. Talk, buy, speak, sleep, like it's already yours. Not coincidence. Daily revisit, not from need. Let it inspire you, as if move. Don't just think differently. Walk with peace a word, nudge, detach. Detachment is not giving up. It's trusting so deeply that you no longer need to cling, is already mine. Every sign, celebrate a feather. Celebrate them like confirmation. Let's now seal this with a declaration of identity. Read this slowly. Repeat after each line. Let it become your new vibration. I am the source. I am the signal. I am the vortex through which abundance flows. I am no longer asking. I am receiving. I am no longer waiting. I am aligned. I'm no longer unsure. I am decided. I move in certainty, walk in fullness. I speak with the voice of the already fulfilled. Reality responds to me. Time bends for me. All that I desire. Now breathe. Smile. Close your eyes. Feel it. Not because you need to, but because this is who you are now. You're not manifesting something. You've become someone, and that someone is unstoppable. Final instruction. Never go back to the version of you who doubted. That version doesn't exist anymore. She was useful. It was necessary. But they served their purpose. To serve your light, to serve the highest timeline, to everything you've asked for, it's already on its way. It's not because of this video, but because of this version of you. Stay here. Live here. Create from here. Your 48 hours are up, but your new reality has just begun. Now comment below, "It is done," and let the universe echo it back in ways you never expected.